Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking Philadelphia Eagles news. A lot of news came out just in a matter of minutes. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. All right, Eagles, we just signed Michael Walker from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm not going to pretend to know this guy. I know he's from Boston College. His best year was his senior year. He was a kick and punt returner. That was his specialty. Had 1,020 yards, no touchdowns. He did return the punt for a touchdown his senior year, but his senior year he was pretty good. So right now I'm looking at him as like more special teams. You know, that was our problem last season, was our special teams. Maybe he could bring a spark. He only had about 2 catches with the Jaguars, about 15 yards, so he really didn't do anything there. All I can see is that this was a special teams move. I don't think he's really a threat to the wide receiver core we have. Speaking of wide receiver core, let's get into it. The surprising 2 cuts so far. Jamie Newman, I know he was a Philadelphia Eagle favorite. People actually favored him to beat out Jalen Hurts. I thought that was a little ridiculous. I just thought he can be a very developmental piece. But that was a little ridiculous of beating out Jalen Hurts. But this was surprising. He got cut. He's gone. You know, you can always come back. He was waived. Maybe somebody claim him off waivers, or he can be a practice squad guy. But yeah, that was really surprising. Second one, or I probably should have put this one first. Trevon Grimes. Salute to my guy Tone the Shields, man. I put under his video, like, man, I think he's going to get cut. You know, a lot of people was telling me salute to my guy Gate City and everything. You know, we had a live and he was like, you know, I forgot, one of our coaching staff called them up. It's like, yo, we got basically a roster spot open for wide receiver. But I'm like, them injuries, the knee thing, I don't know if he's going to make it. And Lord and behold, he didn't make it. And to me, he's a special talent. He has gifts. But for you to go undrafted and the knee thing is still a problem, say like if he was a 2nd, 3rd round pick, maybe we will tolerate it, like a Landon Dickerson with his injury issues. I don't see us just waiving him because he's a 2nd round pick. He's an investment. But when you get somebody undrafted with injury issues, they tend to go. So this one was really surprising though, because I feel as though he has that skill set where he could have been wide receiver number 2, and him and Travis Fulgham could have won at it for that spot. But Travis Fulgham to me would have won by default, and it's simply because the injuries. The injuries are a concern. The knee is a concern. So the Eagles had to do what they had to do. We also released Khalil Tate. With Jamie Newman getting released, I didn't see him getting released. I thought we would have at least 3 quarterbacks. So far, let me know if I'm incorrect. It's just Joe Flacco and Jalen Hurts so far. So, yeah, roster moves are happening. And more news is coming out about KJ Wright. KJ Wright, man, he's still in talks with the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, my thing with KJ Wright, I would love for him to be a Philadelphia Eagle. I think he bring that veteran presence to the Philadelphia Eagles. But my thing with KJ Wright is that, will he take snaps from the young guys, from Davion Taylor, who I want to see to develop, from a Sean Bradley, who I want to see develop. Bad enough we already got Eric Wilson. Alice Singleton. I mean, he's considered. Alice Singleton is a young old guy. He been in the Canadian League, but he only been in the NFL for a couple years. So this is getting interesting. Let me just say that this is getting very interesting. Got the KJ Wright move happening. These roster moves. I mean, the Trevon Grimes and the Jamie Newman one, definitely. When I say that, definitely caught me off guard. That caught me off guard, but that's what you got Al Kabir, the analyst, for, to report this stuff, man. I'm not gonna get into the Andre Dillard and the Mulata thing too much. Just safe to say, I'm happy that there is a competition, because whoever's backup, I know whoever can come in will do their job. Even if you can move Mulata to the right tackle, the day Lane Johnson go to another team, or possibly retire or not play the same, you know you have two guys who can replace that, and then you still got the Jack Driscoll. So it's good that we have a lot of depth on our offensive line, and it's good that these two are competing. I like Andre Dillard's mindset of competing. I like Jordan Mulata's. But like I said, I'm not going to get in too deep into that because I almost went on a tangent. But what do you think and how do you feel about these roster moves, these roster cuts, man? I know a lot of y'all love Jamie Newman. I know a lot of y'all love Trevon Grimes, but everybody's like, where JJ at? JJ was a 2nd round pick. That's what I'm telling y'all. I would not be surprised if he made this team. I'm just saying. Howie controls the roster. Not Nick Sirianni. Not the coaching staff. Howie Roseman. That's all I got to say on that. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.